Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Truck Driver, man. Man, we're gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it honest, man. Watching the Mavericks game against the Los Angeles Lakers. Um, what I don't like, man, is Rick Carlisle is really killing Dennis Smith Jr.'s game. Most of y'all might not want to agree with me, but the truth is the truth. And some of you fans are killing Dennis Smith Jr.'s game. Because everybody's speaking up on this Luka Doncic. And watching this game, how it shows, it really shows that Dennis Smith game is falling off due to how Rick Carlisle is running his offense. And all the response that people are talking about, this is Luka's team, or even DeAndre Jordan is not looking like DeAndre in Los Angeles. Rick Carlisle's system only fits certain people. It don't fit everybody. And watching the way Dennis Smith Jr. came out tonight, even when they're coming down the court, he has Dennis Smith coming right down the court and getting the ball out of his hands. And then you can also tell that he's trying to make Dennis Smith Jr. more of a shooter. But Dennis Smith Jr. is an attacker. He attacks the basket. And the way Rick Carlisle is doing this young man, this is so unfair to somebody that was here, that has promising talent. And for you to kill his talent because you think that you have a real number one threat. To me, you can have multiple threats. You just got to know how to use them, how to put them in that position for them to really showcase their talent. So with the Luka Smith, with the way Luka Doncic is playing, even tonight, he had a bad game. And yeah, at the end, to my knowledge and what I'm looking at, is that Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic both had a bad game. But he left Luka out there and put Dennis Smith Jr. back on the bench. To me, you can't do that because it's showing favoritism towards certain players, just because of what the fans say about Luka Doncic. I don't believe. He will prosper because Rick Carlisle is giving him the time out there on the floor as well to develop his game, even in clutch. But I feel like he is slowly having less faith in Dennis Smith Jr. and what this dude is capable of. And I don't like that. I do not like that at all. And then I also heard, people were asking, are they going to trade Dennis Smith Jr.? Now, I'll tell y'all what. I've been a Mavericks fan all my life. And I've seen players come and I've seen players go. You may want to keep Luka and get rid of Dennis Smith Jr., but when you do, I'm telling you, you are getting rid of one of the best talents. Also, Rick Carlisle, the reason why I say I think it's time for him to go as a coach. I'm just going to be honest. I think it's time for him to go. Because he could coach players that has been in the league for a while, but Rick Carlisle really do not know how to coach rookies. Before Luka and Dennis Smith, and when Dallas did have one of the oldest teams in the NBA, and we end up with a good rookie, Rick Carlisle never played that rookie. If he did, he only gave that rookie, I think, like 3 minutes, like was the most that a rookie was getting a game. So now he have rookies, promising rookies, and he don't really know how to use them. He don't know how to help develop their game. Because what he's doing here is taking their game away and trying to fix a problem with their game to try to expand the game. You can't do. You have to let it happen. Dennis Smith Jr. Just like to me, Dennis Smith Jr. can be a Westbrook. Just like if you look at how this guy played in college, it can be no different from the pros. Because I was watching J.J. Barea. Every time he gets the ball, he'll do a stutter step. He go to the hole with power and go up, lay it up. Jalen Brunson did the same exact thing. Okay, the same exact thing and scored. Now, why is the coach is not on the bench talking to Dennis Smith Jr. about, hey, stop shooting. I want you to attack. I want you to attack hard. I want you to go up hard. I want you to, get your baskets in the inside. Save the shooting for Luka Doncic. Save the shooting for Wesley Matthews. Save the shooting for Dirk Nowitzki and Harrison Barnes. Because that's killing his game. And I really put that on Rick Carlisle. I really do. Because of the simple fact he's the head coach. He do not know how to really, he don't know how to develop new talent. I'm just going to be very honest with you guys. He do not. Y'all might disagree. But the truth is the truth. The Dallas Mavericks organization is not ran by a good coach right now. I mean, you could say he's one of the best coaches in the world, or he's one of the best coaches in the NBA. To an extent, if he had an old team, guys that's been in the league for a long period of time, yes, he could develop. Yes, he a perfect coach on that. But when it comes to rookies, Rick Carlisle don't know how to play that because of the simple fact that he have not really seen their strength. Or he really doesn't let them go out there and play. He wants them to play accordingly to his system. Just like Rajon Rondo left. Rondo left because of the simple fact that Rick Carlisle wouldn't let them play the game. McGee left because of the simple fact that Rick Carlisle wouldn't let him play the game. Look at Verlis Noel. Wouldn't let him play the game, but over there in Oklahoma, he is acting a beast right now. We even had Corey Brewer. He went over to Houston and showed out. Have you noticed a lot of the players that has left the Dallas Mavericks and went to other teams, they become great players. Because of the simple fact that other coaches may know how to coach them in a certain way that brings their game out, make them blossom. But Rick Carlisle don't know how to do that. He used to taking guys that's already blossom and make it work. Luka Doncic, I feel like Rick Carlisle is showing that favoritism between him and Dennis Smith Jr. Because if not, then you will let Dennis Smith come down with the ball, tell him only to attack. Because that will really throw the defense off. Luka Doncic can shoot better threes than Dennis Smith. Luka Doncic is a shooter. He's not an attacker. Yeah, he used the ball handles to get open. A shot creator. Dennis Smith used the ball to attack the basket. Now, yeah, they could be a perfect 1-2 combination punch. But you have to teach them how to do that. You can't run plays to do that. A lot of teams in the league, and I'm going to say this, is going to beat the Dallas Mavericks because of the simple fact how Rick Carlisle is setting this stuff up. And I'm a Dallas Maverick fan, die-hard fan. I love my Mavericks to the death of me. But come on, man. Let's really, really call this out for what it is. Rick Carlisle do not know how to coach rookies. He only can coach players that's been in the league a long time, players that he might have studied how they play, what their role is, how to use them. It's fine. Just like Harrison Barnes' game. He changed Harrison Barnes' game to a down-low game. When Harrison Barnes was a shooter and an attacker. In Golden State, Harrison Barnes was a very aggressive guy. Here in Dallas, he's not. Watching even DeAndre Jordan. It's something about what's going on with DeAndre Jordan, because even on defense, he don't even help D. All night tonight, he basically watched them go up. He watched them just go up, and he ain't really contesting their shot. Now, if Rick Carlisle know how to coach, because the difference is most of your bench players are old players. Think about it. The Dallas Mavericks bench players are old players. Dallas Mavericks starters are basically rookies. Now, if you look at every game we have played this year, out of the one or the two, y'all tell me, is it Team A, which is the starters, or Team B, which is the bench, that's showing the energy? They just they're playing the game the way Rick Carlisle want them to play it, but they are much older. Think about it. Look at it. Go back and look at every game, and you'll see they always say, "Oh, the bench is the one bringing a spark. The bench is the one that's bringing us back." It's because they're older. Rick Carlisle is really using these young guys. Don't get me wrong. Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber, they're not that old. You're right. They're not that old. But and Jalen Brunson is another new rookie. But JJ Barea, Rick Carlisle is working with more of the second unit because more of the age. But you only got DeAndre Jordan, that's older on our offense. That's the starting lineup. Everybody else is underage. And there's no way, I'm going to tell you guys, there's no way Dennis Smith Jr. is going to stay at the end of his contract when you guys are loving Luka Doncic so damn much to where y'all overlooking one of the most athletic young point guards in the league to come. It takes time. It takes time. But Rick Carlisle is not letting this young man do his thing. He's not. He pulls him out over certain things, but Luka Doncic do certain things, and he is not pulling Luka out. You know what I mean? Looking at fourth quarter, Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic had the same amount of points, but what he did do was take Dennis Smith out, left Luka in there, and Luka started shooting threes. You know what I mean? How is Dennis Smith going to learn to be a closer? A person that fights and bring the team back if Rick Carlisle keep bringing him out at the end of the damn game and leaving somebody else in there in his spot. So it's like he's trying to make Luka the all-star caliber player and not Dennis Smith Jr. Now, I mean, I don't know how y'all want to look at that, but to me, it's favoritism, racism. However, you don't know. I don't know. But I do know this. I know he favored Luka more than he do Dennis Smith. You can see that. How can he come down the court and play his game and be aggressive if he got to dribble the ball down the court, he get mid-court and have to get the ball out of his hands, then sit in the corner, wait to shoot a jumper? Come on, man. That's like saying, "Oh, Westbrook, you can't drive to the basket and dunk anymore. You need to stand in the corner and shoot threes. Or you need to step in the inside of three and shoot a two-pointer every time." Dennis Smith Jr. shoot more shots than he does attack. But he's an attacker. Luka Doncic, don't get me wrong, I like Luka. He's a great player. He is. He's going to be a great player. But one superstar can't lead a team anymore. They look at LeBron James. He done had multiple. Look at Golden State. They got the whole fucking superstar squad. So as a Maverick fan, yeah, I'm starting to get pissed. I'm starting to get very pissed. Because of the simple fact, we're going to fuck around and be 4 and 2. I mean, not 4 and 2, 7 and 2. So come on, man. I mean, y'all want us to spend our money and come to these games and try to support the team that we love and like, and we just losing. That's not right. You know what I mean? We've been losing for the last 3 4 years since basically we've been losing since they broke up the championship team. We've been losing since then. In 2011. It's damn near a decade that we ain't won shit. So this your boy Truck Driver signing out. Finna go to bed. Gotta get on the road. But just know, man, Rick Carlisle, it's either you gotta let them young guys play or you gotta go.